Ladies and gentlemen, the Anointed One, aka
Fragrance King.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do a review on Parfums de Marly Pegasus Exclusive because I was thinking I just did the Sauvage Elixir and I called it the rich boy stuff. And back in the day when I was getting back into colognes too, and this came out, that's what I thought about this. This was the wintertime though, so I'm gonna revisit it. I have a sample from Fragrances line from a couple years ago, and I'm just gonna do a review. So I remember hitting myself with this and thinking, this is gonna be my rich boy. It's my rich boy stuff. Yeah, we're gonna revisit it. So right away, yeah, I remember being pumped about this because it was the exclusive version, like Layton exclusive. And I liked that back in the day. And I still do, I love Layton exclusive. This is, and I remember the original Pegasus smelling. It has the suntan lotion type smell. It's unisex, and this still carries that same smell over. So this is, and you have the almond. It's kind of like a creamy almond, and then the exclusive base is it's different than the Layton exclusive base. It doesn't have civet. It's not as animalistic. I'm not sure about all of the notes of this base, but it's still that Pegasus DNA, but just darkened a little bit. And I'm gonna have to do a side by side. This is it's the first time I smelled this was in the winter, and it's summer now, and this is a summertime. It smells like suntan lotion. It's like has the almond note. It's a creamy, not necessarily powdery, but somewhat of a kind of a softer powdery thickness. And I remember this being a linear scent, just going, yeah, this is my rich boy linear smell. And so this is just a darker version of Pegasus, but not necessarily dark, but it's just like a thicker, denser, heavier, kind of, from what I remember. I'm gonna have to do the side by side, but I think they might be eau de parfums, both of them, but this just feels like there's more to it from what I remember. This is yeah, it's the Pegasus suntan lotion. It gives me the suntan lotion kind of a smell. This almond note. It's creamy, almost slightly powdery almond, exclusive base. Parfums de Marly. It's good. It's good. And I'm not. I'll have to sit with this and let it burn down a little bit. This is just the first 5 minutes because it has some little bit of sweetness. It's not real candy sweet or anything like that. It has some sweetness, like a sweet suntan lotion almond accord with the Parfums de Marly exclusive, heavier, thicker base that it sits on. But I don't get any oud. I don't get any guaiac wood. I don't get anything. I don't get any darkness, but it's complements the Pegasus DNA well. And I'm not sure if I remember this being a unisex. People were saying this is still slightly unisex. And I think with this Pegasus DNA in itself, that this is, the women could pull this off their skin. It's going to be the suntan lotion. It's going to be unisex, but I think it's probably leans slightly masculine though. But I think this is going to be an all year round. You could get away with this in the summer too. This is summertime because this has the suntan lotion kind of a smell. Alright, we'll sit with it and full review, full wear. But this is good. Let's still think, oh, rich boy. Yeah, oh yeah. People smell this on you, like, oh, you're rich. In the wintertime, I remember it being a little bit different. My nose has evolved since then. In the wintertime, I remember it being like something nice and thick. I guess it was maybe fall time, the beginning of the first snow, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna buy a bottle of this. And then I never did. I think life happens, but all right, I'm gonna sit with this and be back in 7 hours. 8 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 or 10 hours. I don't know. We'll see what happens with my day. I'll be back to give further analysis on this. What's up, everybody? Alright, I'm back. I'd say it's probably been about 7 or 8 hours. Yeah, it's been about 8 hours. Sitting with this Pegasus Exclusif, and it's Parfums de Marly. It's quality. It's good. It's linear. It's still going. If I had a full bottle, I would hit myself with more, and it'd be better than my sample. So it's no slouch. It's still nice scent bubble. Wasn't around too many people today, but it's not projecting crazy. It's not a mad, crazy projection, but it's still linear. Still pushing. It's still a nice bubble. And what do I get? So I think I said in the beginning that it's an eau de parfum, but it's a parfum. So the original Pegasus, I think, is the eau de parfum. This is a parfum. It reminds you of the original. I'm gonna have to do a side by side with the original, but that's not gonna be for today. So I've been sitting with it, and I get this almond, this bitter almond note that reminds me of a suntan lotion, and then I get some kind of a base that's in Layton Exclusive, but it's not the same as Layton Exclusive. It's not as dark, and this is and it's got some florals in it. So when I looked the notes up, it made sense to me. It's made perfect sense to me. Off of Parfums de Marly's website, top notes: bergamot, pink pepper, cardamom, and heliotrope. So yeah, that's heliotrope. It's supposed to have vanilla, a softer floral vanilla type. And yep, and then a hard note: jasmine, lavender, bitter almond, and geranium. So yep, it's got the jasmine. It's got some soft white florals to it to soften it up. It's not necessarily floral, but you can tell it's soft. And then you got the geranium. And then the bitter almond and the lavender. Lavender is not crazy lavender like Sauvage Elixir, but it's not crazy cardamom either like Sauvage Elixir. So it's like you don't really get the bergamot or the pink pepper, but it's all blended. You get a little bit of everything rounded off. I get more heliotrope in the flowers with the bitter almond than I do the lavender and bergamot. And then the base is supposed to be something similar to Layton Exclusive, but it's not as strong. It's vanilla, amber, sandalwood, natural oud, and guaiac wood. There's no civet in it, no coffee, Nothing. It's not as dark as Layton Exclusive. So you get the vanilla that works with the heliotrope. Sandalwood, it's creamy, works with the bitter almond. The natural oud's not really oud at all. It's just in there a little bit to darken it up. Same with the guaiac wood. It's not crazy dark. Nothing like red tobacco or anything. It's just there to darken the base up a little bit, and compared to the original Pegasus, you kind of can tell. And it's supposed to be, from their website, it's targeted towards a wintertime scent. So for me, it's got that suntan lotion smell throughout it, and that bitter almond all the way through to where I'm at now, to where it could be all year round. If you wanted something a little bit darker in the summer, you could do it. And today it's like 75 degrees outside, and I just don't really like this scent. It doesn't do anything for me. It's quality. I'm not bashing it or anything. It's just, I don't really like the scent. Maybe more in the wintertime I would, but I'm more Layton Exclusive, so I'd rather have Layton Exclusive. This though projects pretty good. I'm smelling it all day long. There's never a time when I didn't smell it. I'm never searching for it. It's always there. Might die down on your skin a little bit, but if you spray your clothes, it's always there. So it's quality. It's blended nicely. I don't particularly like florals in any of my fragrances, unless it's done perfectly to where I don't really notice it. And the base is a little bit softer and not as dark as Layton Exclusive, but still give me a nice bubble 8 hours in. And it's a rich boy kind of a smell, where I think that it's probably best in fall time, winter time for sure. A lot of reviews I've seen still put this into a unisex category. I think that's how even Parfums de Marly is. They sell it as unisex. It's kind of safe marketing for everything. Unless it's hyper masculine, they pretty much put everything. Everybody puts everything in a unisex category, just to avoid any conflict. But yeah, Parfums de Marly, Pegasus Exclusive. I'm gonna have to go and spray some Pegasus on me. I think I might even prefer the Pegasus, but I know that has this unisex. It's a little more metallic from what I remember. The original Pegasus, a little more metallic. Doesn't have the base with the oud and the guaiac wood in it. And I think it has less florals though. But we'll see. But that's my review on this Pegasus Exclusive. It's good. Quality. I could do without the florals. They amped up the base, like Layton Exclusive, toned down the florals. This will probably be a home run for me. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Anointed One, aka
Fragrance King.